Trisha Paytas speaks out on James Charles about James Charles, Kayla Malik, and Evan Johnson's situation. Now, this is currently blowing up all over social media right now. This is the talk of the town, girl. Now, I want to say this is my second video of the day here on YouTube because I posted a video earlier today unboxing my new $5,000 Louis Vuitton bag. So check it out. It's a behind the scenes vlog of me shopping at LV, buying it, going to the news station, talking about it. So if you guys are into luxury and stuff, check out that video. It would mean a lot to me. I put a lot of work on that one. So here we go. Because y'all say all I ever talk about James Charles, Jeffree Star. I make other videos, y'all watch them. So check those out. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's talk. Because I feel like we need to talk. First of all, Trisha Paytas drops this podcast where she talks about James Charles. Love it. I was so excited. I clicked on it, but once again, I was let down. Her co-host was not there, Oscar. Her sister is her co-host. And obviously, just by listening to her sister, she doesn't really know much about what's going on. She knows about this much and not this much. She got a few of the tea wrong. And I was like, girl, you don't even know what's going on, girl. Get out of here. And then Trisha was just like, James Charles, gotta get away with it. I just felt, I was watching, I was just like, where's the Trisha that I remember picking up the microphone and she's like, how is it that James Charles is the victim in every single thing? Like, where's that energy at? Like, where's the outrage for the children? Where's the outrage? Like, I just miss the old Trisha when she actually, like, cared about drama and she was all up in it and she was, like, stirring the pot and, like, being a voice, you know? And now it's just kind of lazy. Just my opinion. I like her, but it's my opinion, kind of lazy. All right, let me roll you the clip, grab a snack, and come on back because we have a lot to talk about. Here we go.
Back to James Charles. I don't know. I feel like we'll be getting an apology video again.
Well, I don't think it's happening. It's been now 2 weeks we've been talking about this and no apology video. No acknowledgement. We've been saying this.
No acknowledgement.
Yes, no acknowledgement. We've been talking about this on Hot Topics for a while and it's blown up everywhere, obviously. James has been silent on this.
That's sad. I feel bad for Kayla.
Yeah, of course.
Because I thought they were really good friends.
That part. And he is an older friend of hers and, like, should know better. And all you have to do is put out a statement, don't condone it, not friends with this person. And he has done nothing. Silence is loud.
And I think whatever he thought his comment or whatever, the comment under the video was of like, oh, can I have him now? Not funny, not needed,
right?
Unnecessary, hurtful.
Well, there was a new interview last week. Did you see? There was a friend of
Evan.
Yes, that said that they had hooked up and had a sexual relationship.
I did see that.
I guess Kayla's back in Nashville today. I saw her. She's going to court with him. So hopefully get justice.
I feel for her.
And the James Charles of it all, just having to be part of this is like
how is he always in something?
Always. Every year. I saw someone do an analysis of this on TikTok. They were like, this is like nothing new. Like he gets canceled in a very big way. And cancel's like the worst word for this because it's like it sounds like drama. It's like he gets called out for like inappropriate behavior year after year. It's always kind of proven. He always kind of admits to it, kind of says sorry, and then just moves on. And like people like forgive him. And it's like, but then like a pattern happens again where like this happens again and again. And it's just like.
And it's always like, I didn't know. I'm going to take accountability. It's like.
But he hasn't even said any of that.
When is it going to happen?
And he's also 26 now. So he's no longer like an 18-year-old. I know. It's really sad. It's really sad to see.
You can't constantly be caught up in these, right?
I know. Well, also, I think when you get caught in, like, a scandal with other people, like, the only one I think of all the time is, like, Crystalia, right? Because obviously, like, but, like, he got caught up in these scandals. And then you just kind of know, oh, shit. Like, even if you stop just because you don't want to get caught again, I think that's good enough, right? I mean, I guess that's good. You're like, okay, you got called out and now you're scared to get caught again. So it's like, I don't understand how James doesn't learn that lesson because he's gotten caught up in these scandals before with too young of guys or whatever. And it's like, why do you just keep going back to these young guys? And like, yes, they're of age. Like, he's like, who's Kayla's ex-boyfriend? He's like 20 or something like that. But it's like still too young. I'm like, what are we doing?
Well, it's not even about that. Putting that aside, it's just like, who would ever want to be his friend after that?
Oh no,
Like,
worst
'cause
friend.
if he did that to her, what could he do in our friendship? You know,
I guess it's like alleged, but she's kind of confirming more or less that everything the sister says is true and everything that all these people are saying are true. So she's kind of confirming it too.
well, yeah, like I said, even if none of that had happened and it was just the comment, I still would be
Oh, yeah.
absolutely heartbroken.
No, of course. Yeah, it's so sad.
So, and I mean, she had videos of the alleged.
Oh, to even be friends with someone after that too
Right.
is like insane. To even like offer him advice if it all happened like allegedly, because again, it's like, you know, nothing's been, I guess, proven yet.
I hope she's taking care of herself.
Yeah, she seems like, I don't know, but she seems like she's doing good mentally. She's like on podcasts talking about it, as good as can be. I know she said today when she landed in Nashville, she's like, okay, I feel like I'm spiraling. I feel a little triggered.
Yeah.
Because also when you're just that young, it's like a lot. She seems together. I know if it was me at 20, me at 30, I'd be like hysterically crying every day and
Right.
hyperventilating. So at least she seems like she has it together.
Yeah.
I think she has a good family too. I think she's like close with her dad and her mom. So
That's good.
yeah.
That helps.
Oh, hi. How are you? You guys, I think tomorrow's video might be a Pokemon card video. If you're any Pokemon fans who collect cards, they're going to want to watch my video tomorrow or later on when I drop it. I'm showing you a $6,000 card. I'm exposing the Pokemon community. PokeRev, watch out, bitch. So get ready for that, guys. Check out that video. It drops tomorrow. Anyway, back to Trisha Boom Boom Paytas. We have a lot to talk about. I'm kind of shocked that, like, again, she didn't go into it like I thought she was. I thought this was going to be her moment to literally go in, to really say how she really feels. At the time of making this video, we know that Kayla Malik went to court with Evan Johnson, and they're trying to sort that out to see what happens. And Kayla said that she would be making an exposed video on James Charles, but she wanted to get this court stuff out the way first for court legal reasons. And then she was going to talk about James Charles. James Charles has been radio silent, but I've been looking at his social media, and it appears to me that a lot of his comments, if not most of his comments, are all negative, and they're basically backing up Kayla. His videos are getting like millions of views. I think James Charles now has 40 million followers on TikTok, which is insane. But at the same time of doing that, like, you have to understand, James Charles is a sneaky snake. James Charles, I mean, when TikTok ended and no American was on TikTok, James Charles found a loophole to get into TikTok. And, like, for what? Like, what are you doing? Why? Doesn't make any sense. You don't even ship internationally. What are you talking about? So, anyway, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, all that to say this, James Charles is a very sneaky snake, girl. Very sneaky snake. And, you know, the fact that he is waiting patiently, he has not posted any videos at the time of making this video. But let me double check in real time, because this is going to be very interesting, because this has been bubbling and growing and growing and growing the last couple of weeks. James Charles' last YouTube video was 4 days ago, called I Ordered a Full Face of Makeup.
Hello, you guys.
From Uber
James
Eats.
Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I have some beef. I recently got into a fight with a $1 billion corporation, and today we're going to be talking about it. If you guys did not know, of course they have.
So cringe. Not gonna brush past what you did. You're embarrassing. Bro, no one's watching this. Everyone came here to talk about you. So unfollow all of you. You hit her. Whoa. I don't care. I love you. Take my. So James Charles' videos in his own comment section, and you guys can see I'm scrolling, they're all negative. It's a lot worse on his TikTok. A lot worse. The comments are insane over there. He's currently getting called out like Zetus the Petus. Okay, if you guys know what that means, you're me, okay? Zetus the Petus, right? James Charles getting called out major. James Charles, major headlines. James Charles, I don't think he can skate past this one, because it's not that it was underage guys. That's not the case. It's not that he was flying out gay for pay. It's not that. It's him being in drama again that people are just over it. There's like, oh, here we go again. Oh, and it involves another guy. Oh my God. Like that. And you stole the girl's boyfriend and slept with him. And that's not all alleged, because the boy said it. The boy, Evan Johnson's friend, Zachy, said it. I'm tired of these boring YouTube drama channels who get on here and they'll sit there and say that James Charles allegedly slept with. And I'm like, how are you going to say alleged, bro? The freaking best friend got on a whole 1 hour documentary and said that he saw receipts and videos and pictures and it confirmed it from the boy's mouth that James Charles and Zach Evans slept together. That doesn't make any sense. Oh my God. People are so lazy. They make any sense at all. All that to say this. So what? James Charles slept with Evan Johnson. Evan Johnson's gay for pay 21-year-old. The guy was desperate, wanted some clout, wanted to get into the modeling world.
James Charles Dickinson. Yes, I'm back on here, and I'm not going to give up on speaking on the absolute truth. Just want to let you know, I did get to speak to my legal team today. My legal team advised me what your legal team did was actually completely illegal, and she called it something as, what is this? What are they wanting to do? Do something under the table? Because if you're trying to go the legitimate way, they should have made a document, put it in writing, and sent it to my legal firm. On top of that, your legal team sent this email to both of my agent's emails, her personal and her business. How did you guys get her personal? So you guys were out to do something. But I can promise you, I am in completely safe and clear conditions. I also want to throw out there that I will be showing the email to you guys at the end of this because it's absolutely ridiculous of what he's trying to do and trying to hush me up. Bro, look into your legal team because they're not doing it the legitimate way. They either can file the papers and give them to me, and we can get your whole phone data and you can see it in court because you know you're guilty, or just leave it alone and face the consequences. But I am not going to give up. Right is right and you're in the wrong. But anyways, I love all of you guys and thank you guys for supporting. I just wanted to jump on here and, let him know that what he has done is wrong and not the right way, as my legal team has let me know. If the legal team is watching this, please, by no means, send a letter. Have all of your facts in a letter. We're not taking a phone call because on a phone call, it's harder to use that as evidence in court. So go ahead and write your letter, send it to my legal team, and we can go that way. But again, I love you guys.
He probably thought James Charles was going to hook him up in some way or whatever. The guy had bigger fish to worry about. He's now facing criminal charges over hitting his ex-girlfriend multiple times. And I've seen it. There's a few diehards that will sit there and say, well, Kayla Malik also put hands on Evan Johnson too. She's not innocent either. I understand that. I've seen that. But from the stuff that he's done to her, I'm not even going to touch that with 10-foot pole. I'll put it to you this way. Growing up, I was always told a man does not lay hands on a woman, point blank, period. If a woman's going to lay hands on me, I'm just going to walk away, call the police, walk away. I'm not going to hit her back. So whether he started or she started or vice versa and all that stuff like that, then you have this alleged AI audio going around of James Charles, which it sounds like it's fake to me, but James Charles still hasn't got on camera and defended whether it's real or fake or not. And here we are. We're sitting here. Another year passes by, and James Charles in another scandal. And this time, it's worse. Not a lot worse, just worse. I think James Charles has learned not to talk to underage guys. I think he gets the gig. But the fact that James Charles is 26 years old, the fact that he was pursuing a 21-year-old, it goes to show that he does like younger men. I don't understand it. I mean, I looked at Evan Johnson. He looks like a little twink. I prefer a man, honey. I mean, if you're going to be 22, 23, at least look like a man, honey. Consulting adult. Then, there's this whole thing where James Charles coerced, allegedly, Evan Johnson to do pay, F, you know what I'm saying? And to me, I think that was just James' way to like having him do the OF, sell the pictures through OF, and James would purchase it from a fake account. So that stuff was going on. I don't really see why what the issue was that. I mean, guys and girls sell pictures and videos all the time. I don't understand why making him go through OF. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, James Charles is stupid. James Charles, if you're watching this, here's what you need to do. You need to just go ahead, own it, claim it, get in touch with as many 21, 22, 23-year-old guys as possible. Start a website and call it James Boys, the James Charles Casting Couch. And then, you have boys on the couch doing stuff with you or each other, and people click and watch, and you have a whole little content house of 21, 22, 23-year-old twinks, the house girl. No white boys, because that's not what you like. You know what I'm saying? Do all that. Girl, people will click and buy. At least you're owning it all day long. All day, every day, twice a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me let you guys go. This is Rich Love, the hottest tea on TikTok. Love you guys. Drop a heart emoji. Leave a like.